How much could you receive from a pool? It depends, of course, on the number of members in a pool. And when we launch our system, we expect rapid growth. But we've been going for a few years actually, steadily, slowly, under the radar, and at present we've just short of 4,000 members. Again, with our new system, people will want to get in as many pools as possible, as quickly as possible. And they'll have the opportunity to start at any level and work their way up. Or start fast at the top for maximum one-time out-of-pocket expense of $125, paying by PayPal. Could be as little as $100 in SORP tokens. Now this is an example, and it's based on having about the number of members currently registered, October 2019, but understand that it may take time for them all to enter every pool. Our existing system is nothing like as lucrative as the one that we are implementing. It's costing literally thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to put in all the programming and everything. It's been a work in progress for many years, but we are finally coming to a conclusion because thoughts have to be clarified, programming has to be implemented, it has to be tested, lots of things. But when we launch this plan, people will join fast, growth will be rapid. There's a plan that I consider inferior, which has some similarities. It's a good plan, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the plan, I just think it's not as good as this one. And they grew to 160,000 members in about 2 months. It dropped back from that for a while because things didn't go perhaps as well as they planned in some areas, and then gradually it's got back, and currently I think after about 12 months, yeah, just over 12 months, they've got well over 200,000 members, but they got to 160,000 very fast, about 2 months, and I'm expecting we will do something similar. But our first goal is much lower than that. But this matrix shown below, these are the numbers for the existing members, and I'm hoping that most of them will see the wisdom of becoming active, being a part of our community and starting to benefit from everything that we've put in place for them, and that they will want to join all these different pools. And if they do, we'll have filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels and 6 levels here, because at the top of each one there will be a 1. Okay, we didn't put that 1 in, but that blank space there is the top man. Okay, it's not the company, it's somebody from the group, but it'd be 3,906 people to fill 6 levels, basically the first level and then 5 more. And these are the numbers that'll be on each level. So on the first level of the top man, there'll be 5 people. So it'll be 5 on his first level, 25 on his second, 125 on his third, 625 on his fourth, and 3125 on his fourth. And these are the total numbers of people that will be in the matrix. Now pool 1 is just $2 a month, commissionable value. It's only $2 paid if you pay with SORP tokens. It's more if you have to pay with either Bitcoins or with PayPal. Of that $2, 50% is paid out in matrix commissions. And because we pay out everything, and because we've got 5 levels, 50% is $1. And because we've got 5 levels, that is 20 cents per level. If we only had 3 levels, it would be 3 into $1. You'd be getting paid 33.3 cents per level. Okay, the company isn't not paying on the levels that aren't filled. If it goes down another level, then this will become smaller because there'll be an extra level needed to pay, and it'll be divided between 6 levels instead of 5, but we've got 5 levels here, so 5's into that $1, which is 50%, is 20 cents. We're paying out 50% in the matrix. We also pay out 20% in personal sales or personal referrals, and that's another part of the plan which we'll show you later. So we pay out in total 70% of everything that comes in, and we've fixed it at 70% because we know that that is the minimum amount that the company needs. More or less any company existing out there needs about 30% of the cash coming in to pay for all the administrative services, the wages, the servers and everything else, okay, to be sustainable. It does get to a point where there is an economy of scale, and at that point there is a profit made, and that will occur around about 45,000 members, and that will be one of our first goals. And at that point the profit made will not be corporate profit, it will be charitable money used for the things which we talked about earlier on in this presentation. So we're just in pool 1, which is the easiest one, the one that is likely to fill most quickly. The top person would earn $1 on level 1, $6 on level 2, $31 on level 3. This is the 20 cents times these figures, $156 and $781. And if you add all those up, you're looking at just short of $1,000. Okay, so with the number of members we have now, all in pool 1. If you are on the second level, of course, it drops down because you don't get this one. You'd be making 156 plus 31 plus 6 plus 1. If you're on the third level, you'd be making 38. If you're on the fourth level, you'd be making 7. If you're on the fifth level, you'd be making $1. And if you're on the sixth level, you're one of these people that doesn't make anything, as we showed before. But that can all change next month. You could be on the bottom this month, top next month, or anywhere in between. Pool 2 is $3. There's 30 cents allocated. Look at this. 10, 56, 290. You're looking at over $1,400 potential income. Top prize in the raffle, if you want to look at it that way, top prize in the lottery for pool 2. Most of the members that join pool 1 join pool 2 as well. It's only $5 for both of them. A lot of people are joining pools 1, 2 and 3 because the total of that's only $10, and that is even in the old program, not in this new one. People will want to be up here in this new one. But anyway, pool 3, you're looking at over $2,000, pushing $2,500 in total as the top position. Pool 4, $5,000. Pool 5, over $9,000 in a month, and pool 6, look at it, it's 27, 28, about $28,000 just with 3,905 members. Okay, that's the maximum potential from each pool at that level. Your income could be anywhere in between. It could be $30, it could be, and if you're in all pools, 5 pools, I mean, you could be in the middle of each one. You could be on 930, 12, 12, 13, 14, 1,500 if you were in the middle of each pool. You could be the top of this pool and the bottom of that one and top, These are all extra income from each pool. So you're in 5 or 6 different lotteries each month, if you want to put it that way, if you want to think of it that way, with a ticket that never expires. Let's look a little further ahead. As I said, we're looking really for 45,000 people to get to a break-even point and start getting into profit, where we can start helping charities, and in particular we're going to be targeting children throughout the world. We want to take orphans to Disneyland, and we want to make sure that there's no child going hungry, but we want to target the cause rather than putting a band-aid on and sending them bags of rice. We want to create agriculture in areas where there are famine. We want to bring water to places in the desert perhaps, or where water is contaminated, so that they can not only drink but can grow proper crops in areas. As a part of the agriculture, we want to plant trees to make this planet better. We're losing massive amounts of forestry every second, and we want to do something to help combat that by planting trees along with the agriculture. The trees can be fruit trees, can be providing food as well. But this is where we want to get to, and this is the point where we'll be able to start doing that in a significant way. 45,000 members, and I think we can reach that very, very quickly. 45,000 members. I hope you've been able to look at this. We've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels to get to that 45,000 members, plus the top one. 8 levels if you want to count that top level. This level isn't filled. This bottom level would be filled at 5 times 15, which is 75,000 odd. Okay. If we look at it again, just in pool 1, just that $2 pool, you can see this has now dropped to 14 cents because we're dividing it between 2, 4, 6, 7 levels. So that dollar's getting divided 7 ways, 7 times 14, 7, 4, yep. It's been just over 14 in reality, but 14 cents being paid out on each level. So you've got 9,000, 9,600, over $9,600 as top distributor just in pool 1 with just 45,000 members, and we're going to hit that very, very quickly, I assure you. Pool 2, 13, 14,000. Pool 3, 20 odd thousand, 25,000. Pool 4, 45, 47, 48,000. This is just payment to you in 1 month. Okay, not every month, because you could be anywhere in the matrix. You could, in theory, be top distributor 3 months on the run. It's unlikely, but it could happen. It's random. Yeah, pool 5, you're looking at 80, 91, you're looking at $100,000 payout. And pool 4, you're looking at over 250,000, over $250,000 paid out with 45,000 members in pool 6 to the top distributor. Okay, even if you're on level 3 or something like that, you're going to be making quite a significant amount. You'd be making, I think, $5,000, and level 3 be making 20 grand. You know, it's massive, but it's random. If you're down at the bottom, you make nothing, but if you're at the top or anywhere in between, you're going to make some money. Our main objective is to get to 5 million people as quickly as possible. This in the blue is completing that 10th level, which would be 12 million people. It's not featured in the figures that we have shown in the black. We've taken 5 million because that is our first major goal, to reach 5 million as quickly as possible. How fast is that? I don't know. It's God's will. Okay? It's down to our joint efforts in putting our divine will to act all together and willing this to happen. And if we do that, it'll happen fast. But 5 million here. And pool 6 then becomes $25 million payout to the top man in 1 month. Just pool 1, you're looking at $810,000 payout to the top man in 1 month. And you can be there or anywhere in between. You can be at the bottom and get nothing, but it'll change every month. It's random. I hope you're excited so far, but now I'm going to break off because I need a break, and you probably do. I'm going to start a new video showing the massive income potential that can be attained from referring others, and that is recurring income, generational recurring income, not just for 4 months, generational, because who wants to drop out once they're in a pool? It's costing nothing as long as you log in every day and use the system. You're making a profit just by logging in and using the system, and you're benefiting from the random matrix positions as well as many other benefits. So this is going to be massive. It's going to be the easiest income that people have ever made by referring and sponsoring others. Whether you are a top recruiter or whether you've never referred anyone ever before, this will be easier than anything you've ever done before. I'll see you there. God bless.